Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Good people, it's your girl KB. You know what I do, and you know why I do it. It's Friday the 13th, and it's 3:25 in the a.m. And I am reading Daily Reflections, and it says a lot in a little space. It's entitled Unremitting Inventories. Continue to watch for selfishness, dishonesty, resentment, and fear. When these crop up, we ask God at once to remove them. We quickly discuss them with someone immediately and make amends quickly if we have harmed anyone. Well, we got to point fingers, we got to blame, we got to talk about how so and so did us wrong. We got to talk about how we didn't know, or it was this woman you gave me, God. God, if I hadn't been tempted, if you hadn't put this temptation, why are you testing me, God? We got to go all around the mulberry bush before we get to the fact that we are self-destructive, we lack self-discipline, but we always want to serve self first. Amen. So then we resolutely turn our thoughts to someone we can help. That's if we acknowledge the need for our own healing. We're not really helping anyone if we're not healed. What we're doing is deferring our self-work. What we're doing is what I like to call the addict measuring stick. The addict brain tells us, well, at least I'm not. And then we have this thing that we objectify over here, this person. This is our standard. At least I'm not doing this. So in deferring our stuff, our self-work, we are also judging somebody else, but we call ourselves helping them. I can't tell you how many times I hear that in a conversation in my office. Well, I help them because they're just so, and they, you fill in the blank with whatever. But they weren't so blank when you were using with them. They weren't so blank when you were using them. Again, as your standard of measure to feel good about yourself, or in other words, standing on their shoulders to pretend that you're tall. That part. You can't call someone a friend if you're using them. Yeah, I said it. You can't call someone a friend if you don't trust them enough to tell them the truth. Yeah, I said it. You can't call someone a friend if you're constantly lying to them, or you don't value their time the same way they value yours. The writer says the immediate admission of wrong thoughts or actions is a tough task for most human beings. But for someone in recovery, someone that's healing, it is difficult because of the propensity toward the ego. What's in it for me? Fear and pride. You may not say what's in it for me, but your actions say what's in it for me. And then you want to get mad when somebody calls you out on your actions. See, that's the part that I struggle with. Why are you mad at me? Now, I want to say this because I heard Deion Sanders say the exact same thing yesterday. Why are you mad at me? Because I'm holding you accountable to the value I see in you. Why are you upset with me because I see and speak on the standard that God is calling for, the same standard that you say you have or you want to possess, but you want to be upset with me. I didn't make the standard. I'm not walking around saying, I want this standard. I'm acting on what I want. You say you want it, so I'm telling you about, what the action is that I'm doing, but you're mad at me. We're all sacred. We're all called. We're all anointed. We're all appointed. Stop projecting your anger on the people who love you. And who are holding you accountable to the standard that you say you want. Or who are holding you accountable, period. Wrong is wrong. Hurt is hurt. Amen. If someone says you hurt them, you don't get to decide that you didn't. You don't get to decide the amount of hurt that somebody should have. What you need to do is make amends. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. They may heal, but they may also respond to every instance that reminds them of the hurt you inflicted. Amen. See, if you don't heal from your wounds, and this is very cliche, it's all over the internet now, but it's so very true. If you don't heal from your emotional wounds, your emotional damage, you're going to bleed all over the people who never cut you. And you're going to fester. Amen. I know that's weighty. It's heavy. It's serious for this early in the morning. But your soul hangs in the balance. What you do from the point of hearing this may impact your entire life. See, I take this serious, that I might be the only gospel that somebody knows. I might be the only Bible that somebody reads. And I can say at times I have not been the very best and I want to say exciting read. At times, I make people close the book. I'm acknowledging that, but I am also acknowledging the fact that I make amends. When you know better, you do better, as Grandma says. And I want to do better in order to be better. Amen.